Well, hello there, this is Galarios. You know, there's 43 men walked into a boxing ring with a pound-for-pound King Floyd Mayweather, believing they had enough to become the first to defeat him. They all said the right things, appeared confident in their abilities, and like each of the one before them, they all failed. Now, September 14th in Vegas, Sal Canelo Alvarez will become the 44th man to attempt defeat. Like his predecessors, he says the right things. He says that currently he visualizes he could beat this Floyd Mayweather. He's been visualizing it for a while now. The 22-year-old Mexican superstar is undefeated. He exudes a confidence that appears more genuine rather than a false arrogance to him, and that we've seen, from past Mayweather opponents. But confidence in excess can be, undoing of a fighter, especially a big moment like this. And I quote, obviously it's not good to be overconfident, but you can be confident about your own abilities. Alvarez said, I'm not underestimating anybody, but I feel I'm going to be ready for this fight, and I'm going to be able to do it. Now, whether or not he'll be, actually able to do it and become the first to defeat Floyd Mayweather, remains to be seen. But Alvarez certainly, has a reason to be confident. He's younger, he's stronger. He's bigger than his opponent in the physical advantages he'll bring in the ring. Even the catchweight 152 pounds are clear. Now, one key component he lacks, though, is experience. Anyone in attendance at the New York City kickoff of Mayweather Canelo press tour, would be hard pressed not to be awed by the aggression, media, and the fan attention already being paid to this bout. It's only going to get bigger and more pressure packed closer to the fight. It's an environment that Floyd Mayweather is used to, but one which, in case a younger, less experienced fighter, might have more trouble with. For Canelo Alvarez, the moment is less one to get lost in, and this is an opportunity he needs to seize. And then he says, quote, of course I'm ready, that's why I've trained so hard. I've been waiting for this moment, I gotta take advantage, so of course I'm ready. So... Well, if we were to contrast the two fighters, Mayweather's, obviously he's a flashy, brash fighter who has tons of fans, but scores of others who would like nothing more to see him get knocked out. Alvarez is more low-key, quiet, and respectful. Well, we're still in the early stages of hype for this fight. He has nothing bad to say about his opponent. He understands the history here, and that it isn't, that he's a former great like Shane Mosley, or a very good opponent like Austin Trout. He's going in there with the pound-for-pound king, a fighter most considered the best of his generation and possibly, one of the greatest of all time. Alvarez knows he'll need to dare to be great and nobody's going to hand it to him. He'll need to take it, and he can only do that by beating Floyd Mayweather, the greatness or whatever. Well, everybody knows that, the Floyd's the best without question, Alvarez said, but this is my time. We're going to win. Like everyone else, Sal Canelo Alvarez, he says the things, and he feels that he's going to be the one, and he's going to be the one that's going to take that fight. Whether or not will remain to be seen to September 14th. But at least at this point thus far on this stage, Sal Canelo feels confident.